Hi guys, and welcome back to our very first prediction video of 2019 for the Royal Rumble. So yes, Callum, our very first video together of 2019, and are you looking forward to the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, it should be good, obviously.
Yes.
The start to the lead up to WrestleMania, that's when the main events get set.
Yeah, well, as they say with the Royal Rumble, is the road to WrestleMania 35 starts now. The Royal Rumble usually is one of my favourite pay-per-views of the year, because I love the Royal Rumble match. It's always great, it's always fantastic. Last year's was really good, with Shinsuke winning, and of course the Women's Royal Rumble as well.
Asuka winning last year.
Yeah, and on this year we've also got some really good singles matches to look forward to.
We do!
So I think it's going to be a really good show. So yeah, let's get to it!
First of all, we have a singles match for the WWE United States Championship between the champion Rusev and the challenger Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes. So did this get announced last night on SmackDown?
Was it?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this wasn't on the card a few days ago. Yeah, whatever.
Rusev.
Yeah, this will probably be on the pre-show as well.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah,
sadly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rusev, I can't see Shinsuke winning it back.
He's not defending it yet. They're going to give him at least one defense or something.
At least one. I do hope to give Shinsuke a good run, but it's the US title. No one holds it for very long, and even if they do hold it for very long, it just becomes irrelevant. And look at Shinsuke. He did nothing with it. Sadly, they gave him nothing to do, and I think hopefully it's not the same with Rusev. But yeah, Rusev. Yeah, not much to say about that. On to the next match.
Up next, tag team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships between The Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus,
The Bar,
and the best tag team in the goddamn world, Shane McMahon and The Miz.
Yes, I actually, at first I was like, you what, Shane and The Miz? But I love this actually. I think it's really good. Don't you? I think they're a really good team together. I mean, I love last night in SmackDown, like the birthday celebrations. Miz is now a face, more or less. He's pretty much a face now. He's not a heel anymore. And I just love the dynamic between both of them. And yeah, they're challenging The Bar for the tag team belts. And I'm going to go gung-ho. I think Shane McMahon and The Miz are going to become the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions.
I also agree.
Hey!
Shane and The Miz, the best tag team in the world, are going to win the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
They're the best tag team in the world.
Exactly.
Yes, I think it'd be great. As much as I think Shane should be holding a belt, but I think it's the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and I think it would be great to see them hold the belts probably to WrestleMania. Maybe with Sanity can beat them or something like that. But yeah, give it to Shane and The Miz, because The Bar have had them for long enough, I think, as much as I like The Bar.
Yeah.
So just give it to Shane and The Miz. Have them have a little fun run till like WrestleMania, where they can like put over a new team. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Why not?
Let's go.
Alright, for the WWE Raw Women's Championship between
Rowdy Ronda Rousey
and Sasha Banks. The challenger.
Okay.
So yeah, Sasha versus Nia a few weeks ago on Raw. Sasha won. She gets to face Ronda at the Royal Rumble for the title.
Well, Ronda did announce it, didn't she? She said, "My next challenger is Sasha Banks," and everyone was like, "What? Sasha Banks?" It got booed. She got booed. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm quite happy Sasha's been given back
at least,
a title match.
You know, a match.
It's been a long time since Sasha's been given anything really, because last year she had such a bland year. I felt so bad for her. She had nothing to do last year. Sasha, she's so good, so underrated.
They set up the feud, and then they
she
got rid of it again. But
yeah,
you know,
she's a 4-time women's champion. So, but I think this will be a good match. I think she's going to give Ronda probably one of her best matches yet. But I think it's pretty obvious Ronda's going to retain.
Ronda's going to retain.
Yeah, she's not.
Absolutely.
Sasha Banks is not beating Ronda Rousey. Come on. But although I have heard a rumour that is circulating that Becky Lynch might cost Ronda the match and give her first loss, and this could lead into their match at WrestleMania. It's a rumour. I'm not sure if it's true, because imagine that if Sasha hands Ronda her first loss, but Becky costs as revenge for what happened at TLC. Maybe, but maybe. I'm just going to stick with Ronda. Yeah. But it might happen, it might not. But I'm sticking with Ronda.
Let's not forget the women's tag team belts were revealed on Raw. And
yes,
you have to think that Bayley and Sasha are going to be contenders for that Probably with the Iconics. It's probably going to be them two teams.
It's going to be an elimination
fight
chamber.
for it.
That's going to be an elimination chamber match next month. Yeah, it's going to be an elimination chamber, and the winner gets the belts. So I want Sasha and Bayley to win them. So
there's no point in keeping them together as a team unless they're going to win these belts.
Yeah, this is really just a filler match, really, a filler feud, just to keep Ronda busy till WrestleMania. So yeah, Ronda.
Anyway, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And will be Asuka, the champion, versus the challenger, the man, Becky Lynch.
Yes, got a new merch over Christmas, love it. Yes, the man. I was quite surprised because of course this was a triple threat with Carmella, Charlotte, and Becky. The winner faced Asuka at Royal Rumble, and Becky won. It was quite surprising. I thought after TLC, Becky would go on to start feuding with Ronda, maybe. But
she's still mine.
Yeah, she's still in this feud with Asuka, basically.
That's a prediction for another day.
But yeah, I think this will be a good match. I love Becky. She's great. She's one of the best things in WWE. She has been for months and months. I mean, this is like one of the most sold out t-shirts on the WWE shop.
Respect!
Not so much. That's on sale. I have got Asuka to retain. I can't see them putting the belt back on Becky since Asuka only won the belt at TLC.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think it's going to be clean. I think Ronda Rousey. This is one. I think Ronda Rousey is going to cost Becky because Becky can't lose clean. She can't lose clean. I mean, I think needs to be quite well protected. So I'm going to go with via Ronda Rousey's interference. I'm going to go Asuka to retain.
You almost said Shinsuke.
I know.
Right, I'm also going to go for Asuka.
Yeah.
Because,
it's a first defense.
First defense, she hasn't had it yet. She should take it into WrestleMania at least.
Yeah.
But we'll get onto that later when we talk about the women's Royal Rumble.
Yes, I too have a prediction, but yeah, we'll get onto that.
Lovely. So we're both going for Asuka. Next up is the new and improved AJ Styles versus the new Daniel Bryan.
Yes. Well, he's been new since...
Singles match for the WWE Championship.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this. I think this was a really good match at TLC. They both probably had the best match of the night. Well, maybe the TLC won the match as well. But yeah, Bryan and AJ had a really good match at TLC, so I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
And it's been a good feud. How they've both been beating each other up backstage. Like last night, AJ put Daniel Bryan through like a concession stand, like they were beating each other up outside the arena. That was awesome. And I think it's gonna be a really good match. But I think it's pretty obvious, pretty predictable. I think as good as a match it will be. I think Bryan's retaining.
Yeah,
because this is only his second defense, and camera's gone all blurry. This is only his second defense, so I can't see him losing the belt so quickly. So, but I'm the king of rumors.
Heard rumors. Yeah, of course.
I look at loads of rumors. I've heard rumors that they might give it back to AJ, and he's going to hold it to WrestleMania and have a big match with someone because he's the new AJ Styles. How Vince is trying to turn him into a heel, with all that. Like, I want to see it, AJ. I'm going to see it. I want to see it. He slaps him and I'm like,
slaps an 80-year-old
man.
Yeah,
that was a while back now. But yeah, I think it'll be a great match. Probably might even be match of the night, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan to retain, probably via cheating or shenanigans. Yeah, like he did at TLC with the cheeky roll-up pin. So yeah, who have you got?
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
He's got a good gimmick. He's he's quite good as a heel.
He's great. I love heel Daniel Bryan. He's brilliant.
Daniel Bryan is a great wrestler as well.
You eat meat. You eat flesh. You pollute our planet. I just love it. He's like a vegan heel. It's great.
Plus, AJ Styles wanted to have a reduced contract anyway. So after WrestleMania, I know he could still win it, but he's going to have it a bit reduced.
Yeah.
Maybe even go to AEW. But anyway.
Yeah, it's rumoured that they want him, but I don't think AJ was going to leave every week. He's getting paid big money, so no. But imagine that if AEW got AJ. They've already got Jericho. But yeah, we'll see.
A fatal 4-way match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Yes.
Between the champion, Buddy Murphy, Akira Tozawa, Kalisto,
yes,
and Hideo Itami.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, well, Buddy Murphy as champions had loads of good matches against Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali. All of these guys are great cruiserweights. So this match is going to be... Well, this could be match of the night, especially with all the spots that could be, because they're all cruiserweights who can all fly and do crazy stuff.
Exactly. Well, knowing how badly the cruiserweights are treated on the main roster shows. I'm really, really, really hoping this isn't on the pre-show, and it's like 10 minutes because when the cruiserweights do
Rusev Nakamura.
I know, but don't forget Buddy Murphy was on the pre-show for TLC, which is very sad. But I'm praying this is on the main show. This could be a really good match. And Hideo Itami, and where's he been? I think he's been injured. And Akira Tozawa, he's back after like a year and a half.
3 of these guys in this match are former Cruiserweight champions.
Yeah, apart from one Hideo Itami.
To be fair, Tozawa held it for about 7 days.
Yeah, they never won.
And Kalisto won it for about 13 days. So,
who did Kalisto beat?
Enzo More.
Oh, then Enzo won it back, didn't he? Yeah. Oh, let's not talk about that, prick.
Right.
Okay, so Callum, who have you got and why?
Buddy Murphy to retain.
Okay, why?
I don't know. I feel like, he's quite good as a heel champion. Kalisto has the Lucha House Party, so I don't think he's going to win.
Yeah.
Akira Tozawa's not that big with the crowd and everything. One was another
what exactly do you want?
I mean, I suppose the only other person I can think of is Hideo Itami, but he's not been... I don't know, he's prone to injury pretty easily.
Yeah.
And I just think, a champion should have a big defence, and I think in a Fatal 4-Way you're going to go lean towards the champion retaining, so I'm going to say Buddy Murphy.
Okie dokie, I think that's a good choice. Are
you going to be wild and go for someone else?
I'm going to go with Hideo Itami. I think, why not? I don't mind if anyone out of the 4 guys wins this match, because I think all 4 guys are really good. But Buddy Murphy's had a few good defences now since he won it, the Super Showdown. He's had a good few months with the belt now. And I think it wouldn't hurt to give it to someone else. And I think Hideo Itami, he's probably, in my opinion, one of the most underrated wrestlers in WWE history. Because he's always injured. But if he wasn't always injured, he'd be so fucking good.
He's had a good match with Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship, a long time ago now.
Well, about a year and a half ago at NXT Chicago, I think, yeah. A while back, 2017. But yeah, it was a really good match, and yeah, he's great. And I think this could be a really good match. And imagine that at the end, he hits a go to sleep, because that is his move. It's not CM Punk's.
It's his move, he invented it.
Yeah, he hits a go to sleep baby on someone, and oh my god! But yeah, I'll just Hideo Itami to become the new Cruiserweight champion. Although, if Buddy retained or the other 2 won, I wouldn't mind either. So yeah, whatever.
Win-win. All right.
I'm sure it'll be a great match.
Right. So here's a match which has changed recently. It's a singles match for the WWE Universal Championship. And it's not Braun Strowman.
No.
It's Brock Lesnar, the champion, versus Finn Balor.
Ooh, I know. I'm so excited for this match. I am so pumped for this match. I can't wait.
I don't think Braun's been cleared to return yet. That's why they've done this.
Although Wrestle Talk apparently said that this was always the plan. Apparently, the plan was always Braun. Braun was actually never going to win. Apparently, Vince pulled him from the match because he didn't want Brock to beat him again. So they've gone, okay, Finn, it's your time to shine.
Finn, you're taking the pin.
Finn, taking the pin. Yeah, because they didn't want Braun taking another loss to Brock, which I think I didn't want to see happen again because that'd be ridiculous. So, but yeah, this is a dream match. Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar. It's a match that was actually rumoured for last year's Royal Rumble, but it never happened.
But then apparently Vince wasn't very high in him because he's too small.
So we got that shit triple threat match instead. But anyway,
with Kane in it. Just think about that. Kane was in the main event 1 year ago.
I know, crazy. But I'm sure this will be a really good match.
And now he's mayor of Knox County.
Yeah, he's a politician. I'm sure this will be a really good match. I think. Great match. I think it's going to be very similar to Brian and Brock. Survivor Series. I think Brock's going to dominate probably first half of the match. Then Balor's probably going to come back into it, loads of good moves, and then you might get a few close falls.
Maybe going to hit a coup de grace, maybe 1916. I don't think some guy is going to win and Brock kick out, hit an F.
I think he'll definitely hit 1 coup de grace.
I just hope it takes more than 1 F5 to beat Finn. But I can't see it. I think it's always 1
F5. It's always 1. Unless
you're Roman Reigns or Braun Strowman, you're never going to kick out of an F5.
Yeah, exactly. They need 2 that kick out of more than 1. Yeah, I think it'll be a really good match. And I
think
The
Undertaker.
A lot of people really want to see Finn just beat.
I would love Finn to win. I would love him to win.
Yeah, I just think.
But I'm going to say Brock.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
It might. He might pull it over. Oh my god! Everyone just goes crazy.
It's a slight chance, but remember I had this huge rant, and I think it was on TLC one, and I was like, I hate Brock, but yeah, it's been on TV once since then, and that was last week to have a little showdown with Braun, and it's not even him anymore. So unless he's going to come out on Monday, there's not going to be no feud between him and Finn.
They'll probably cut a promo him and Finn will probably have a face-to-face or something, maybe. And they'll be like, I'm not scared of you, Brock, something like that. I don't know. Although, we might see the Demon Finn, because I think he has to, because if he brings out the Demon Finn for Corbin at SummerSlam, then why the hell wouldn't he bring him out for Brock
Lesnar?
He has to, so I can see Brock's like, this guy's nothing.
It's going like,
boom, boom. Oh my god, boom, boom. Brock's like, what the fuck is this? Boom, boom,
what does this mean?
Do.
It's the Demon Brock.
Yeah, but even if it does come out, I think Brock's retaining. But I do think it's going to be a really good match.
It will be a good match. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a great 15, 20 minute
match. I hope Brock will work with him. I hope Brock gives him something.
I think Brock, have you noticed Brock likes to have good matches with smaller guys? Look at AJ and Bryan. His last 2 singles matches with AJ and Bryan, they were great. So I think he'll do the same with Finn. But I think it's going to end with an F5, and we're all going to be like...
F5, Finn will lose.
I
wish he would, because Finn could have great matches there, everybody.
Yeah, I really, really want Finn to win, but my head's just telling me Brock's going to retain.
Absolutely.
And also, this has been a rumour for ages, that we're going to get Seth and Brock at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship. That's a big rumour that's been announced for ages. So I think for that reason, Brock's retaining. But although Finn could win, we could get Finn and Seth. At WrestleMania, a rematch from SummerSlam. We did 2 years ago.
We did that, to be fair, and we did that last year anyway. With the Miz was involved, wasn't he? The IC Championship.
Yeah, but we'll see. We've both got Brock. Yeah,
both got Brock.
Well, I really hope we're surprised, but we'll see.
Yeah. Right. The women's Royal Rumble match.
Yeah.
30-woman Royal Rumble match for a women's championship match at WrestleMania 35.
Yes. I think this will be great. I remember last year's women's Royal Rumble was great, wasn't it? Oh, it was such a fun match. All the legends coming back. Loads of legends coming back, wasn't there? Like Trish Stratus, Molly Holly, Lita. It was great. And Vicky Guerrero. Excuse me. Everyone's ears exploded. I think this one will be great as well. I'll start with mine. I'm gonna go with the man, Becky Lynch. I think what's going to happen is, because she's not going to win her match with Asuka, so she's going to be fuming because Ronda cost her the matches. So she's going to come out at number 30. Carmella's like at number 30, but then maybe Becky attacks her and she comes out at number 30, and Becky Lynch wins the Women's Royal Rumble. I think it'd be great. And there's a massive pop, and Becky's like, Ronda, I'll see you at WrestleMania, bitch. And they're like, oh, and then that's it. That's Ronda and Becky at WrestleMania, booked. So I'm going to say the man, Becky Lynch, wins the Royal Rumble. Boom!
Right, well, I kind of had a few different options.
Yeah, I've only got one. Becky Lynch. Okay, go on.
Number one is Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I think that's too predictable.
Because, obviously, she could have the main event with Ronda instead of
Becky. The fans would...
Or with Becky, because then Flair could have a triple threat.
It could be a triple threat.
And it could worm in somewhere. Yeah. Or if Asuka keeps the SmackDown Women's Championship till WrestleMania, then they're going to have a rematch there, because obviously Charlotte ended her streak at WrestleMania. Charlotte could win both, because she'd fit into both matches, if that was to be the case. But I also have Ember Moon too.
Oh!
Because, I don't know, I just feel like she hasn't been pushed. And the Evolution as well, she was eliminated last by Asuka.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why Asuka got the championship match.
Ember Moon.
I think Ember Moon.
Well, I love Ember Moon, but I've kind of given up on her, because she just haven't done anything with her last year. She had no feud or anything last year. It infuriated me so much. But you think Ember Moon's going to get a big push?
Why not?
I'd take it. I love Ember Moon, but I just can't see it happening.
But I think I'm still going to leave Charlotte at the top.
Ember Moon and Asuka at WrestleMania after their big NXT feud.
That could be good. Yeah, exactly. Why not?
I'd be down for that. Good prediction.
There you go.
So, okay, you've got Ember. Oh, camera's gone funny again. So you've got Ember, Charlotte, and I've got the man. Okay, so yeah, on to
the men's Royal Rumble match for a World Championship shot at WrestleMania 35.
Yes, the men's Royal Rumble is always great. I really hope there's a few big surprises, like a few big NXT.
If you submit!
Yes, that was heavily rumoured for a long time when Roman was Universal Champion, because we were apparently going to get Roman and The Rock, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore now. Now the plans, obviously plans change. Okay, so I'll go with mine first. I think you've got a certain someone. I've narrowed it down. It's quite hard. I've got 3 men who I think could win the Royal Rumble this year. So My first pick is Seth Rollins. I think he's a very big pick because, of course, that very highly rumoured feud of Brock for the Universal title at WrestleMania, which I'd love to see. Yeah. I'd love to see Seth dethrone Brock at WrestleMania. That'd be amazing to win the Universal belt. Seth hasn't won it yet, which I find crazy. He's had loads of matches for it with their KO and Balor, and he's never actually won it. My second, I've got Rollins. My second prediction is The Rock. But mine's not serious. I think it could be The Rock because it was heavily rumoured that The Rock was going to be making an appearance and might even win because they wanted The Rock and Roman. But I think it might not happen anymore now because Roman's not out of the movie for quite a while now. But it might still happen. We might get The Rock and
Brock too.
But I just think The Rock's so busy with Hollywood and with his films. I just think, honestly, I kind of wish I would love to see him back as a cameo, but I don't want to see him win the Rumble because I think like he's such a big star now. I feel like it would kind of be a kind of a shit on the rest of the main roster who are there week in, week out. And The Rock's just a big Hollywood star now, so I can't. But even though I would love to see The Rock and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, that'd be amazing. But anyway, yes, maybe The Rock. We could see. Imagine that at number 30. Yeah.
If you're super.
I'll choose number 30. And my third and final prediction, and my favourite. No. The big Scottish bastard, Drew McIntyre. I want him to... He's my biggest pick. I want him to win the Royal Rumble. I think it would be great. I think the final two is probably going to be McIntyre and Seth. I really want Drew to win it. I just see him going, Brock Lesnar, I'm coming for you at WrestleMania. And everyone's like, yes. I think it'd be so good. So, yeah. My main pick is Drew McIntyre to win the Men's Royal Rumble and go on to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Or Seth. Him or Seth. I'd be happy with that. But maybe The Rock. So yeah, go on. Who have you got, Callum?
Okay. Well, number one, Seth Rollins. Because
same as Adam, yeah.
Same as Adam. You know, it's rumoured he's out the IC Championship picture now because he's lost twice for it. So he's taken. He's gone.
Lashley, and yet Dean had the IC belt for 1 month.
That could be a possible match that's added to the pre-show, perhaps next week.
Might get Bobby and Dean. Yeah.
And I hope Dean wins it back. It won't happen though. You know what? I'm going to say Dean Ambrose's going to win. I'm not. I wish he would.
What?
Seth Rollins, because he's one of the biggest faces in the company. He's at the IC Championship scene. He deserves the Universal Championship after carrying Raw last year, especially when Roman ended up being ruled out and everything. Kind of took his place. He's the new Roman Reigns now.
Yeah.
He was built up last year. So Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, Seth wins.
Okay.
John Cena.
Goes for that 17th title.
Because if you are going to have him win, beat Ric Flair's thing.
I've heard a big rumour that we're getting Lars Sullivan facing John Cena at WrestleMania. Apparently, Lars Sullivan's going to be getting a big push. Apparently, he wants to have a match. They're pushing for a match with him and John Cena. So at WrestleMania, that might happen, we might see. But yeah, go on.
Well, I'll still say John Cena.
Yeah, go on.
Because if you're going to have him win, beat Ric Flair's 16 World Championships.
It will happen eventually.
Then you need to have it a big show. Well, when he beat AJ within the Royal Rumble,
2 years ago.
to tie with Ric Flair. And I think you have to have it at WrestleMania right at the end, the main event, holding up the belts, all the fireworks, pyro.
What about the main event? The main event's going to be the women's triple threat. Well, Becky and Ronda. That's going to be the main event.
Well,
yeah, we'll talk about that later.
We'll see.
Yeah, go
on. I just think him for that reason, and then The Rock as well, because I don't know the Rock and Brock match at SummerSlam 2002 was good. Obviously, I know this is like 17 years on.
Yeah, 16 years in the making.
But a rematch for the title, and The Rock coming back, everyone always gets a huge pop out of it.
It would be great. Yeah.
If he comes back and has a match at WrestleMania, it's going to bring more people in to watch it because The Rock's there, especially if he's main eventing against Brock for the title. It
would be. That's a big money match.
Exactly.
Even though I think both guys are kind of past it now. The Rock is he's hitting 50 soon, The Rock, so I think it would be a bit...
He hasn't wrestled since
would be a bit,
Eric Rowan match.
I think he'd have to really get back in shape if he wants to, back in ring shape, if he wants to, have a good match with Brock. But we'll see.
We'll see.
So yeah, who's your main pick?
My main pick is Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, okay. My main pick is Drew McIntyre. Isn't that interesting? I think both of those guys are going to be the last two. Although we could get a massive surprise with The Rock coming out. Oh, God. I'm just thinking of it.
Could you imagine? I'd actually pop so hard if he came out.
I've got mates who would hate it, like Eddie, who loves that. He'd say The Rock came back, he'd probably stop watching WWE. He'd be like, I just think it'd be so weird. The Rock comes back on number 29. Oh my god, The Rock. Yeah, they just. Rock. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, guys. So those are our predictions for the 20. Damn. Those are our predictions for the 2019 Royal Rumble. So yeah, guys, ready for a prediction video? Yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. We will be back together for our Elimination Chamber. Yep, prediction video. Not long, because it's only like 3 weeks after Royal Rumble in February. So we'll be back probably in early February for our Elimination Chamber prediction video. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and enjoy the Rumble. Woo!